All right, here we have it. As you can see, we are doing the official Nintendo tier list, ranking the consoles that I see. Don't be afraid to leave a like, subscribe. Just keep in mind, everything is only my opinion. We have 13 of them here to rank, and I can't lie. Y'all can probably see the obvious 13th place. This fucking off-brand Wish.com Temu barbecue grill. I bet Crocker's mom is using this every day to cook him like boiled veggies and shit. That's why he's always mad when he goes into work. Ugly bitch ass. Talking about fairy odd parents because you're malnourished and shit. That's crazy. I don't even know what this is, low-key, so I kind of feel bad giving it 13th, but the design alone, the controller, that shit looks like it's hooked up to an RC car, $15.99 from Walmart without batteries. Alright, now the rest, I know. The rest I've played, and I played quite a bit on. The 2DS isn't on here just because it doesn't deserve to be on here. I have a Wii U and a Wii. Fun fact, I use my Wii as a coaster. That's what I keep, like, cups on and shit. But it works perfectly fine. I could hook it up right now, and it works just fine. I have Pokemon Rumble on it. I have, Just Dance and shit on it. I got Wii Music. And then for my Wii U, I got Nintendo Land, which is the best game on that console. Nintendo Land with like a full crowd of people. Like you got all the homies over. That game slaps, bitch. That shit is fun. I got Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. I got some other shit for the Wii U. I just can't remember. I have quite a bit of all the Just Dances. I like Just Dance. I really do, even though it's cringe. Alright, so I can't even lie. 12th place might have to be one of the handhelds. They might gotta start popping off. And the Game Boys are just too fire to let any of them go right now. They got their own catalogs. We got Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. We got Treecko, Chikorita. Alright, so honestly, hot take. I'm so sorry. Bam. Get out of here. The super hot take, but as someone who, I guess, plays a lot of games, it's just, nah, man. Like, Switch ain't it for me. I'd rather pick up any of these before a Switch, deadass. I might even pick barbecue grill up, get some charcoal, and have a fun time before I pick up a Switch. Like, when I'm trying to think of, cause like looking at these consoles, I can think of 2 or 3 games off the bat I'd play immediately. I think of the Switch and I'm like, yeah, I could play Scarlet, but why would I play Scarlet when I got Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, Fire Green, all that? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I could play Mario Party 10 or whatever it is, but why would I do that when I got Mario Party 6, Mario Party 2, the OG? Now we're getting down to it, because all of these consoles slap. They each have their own, like, lineup that makes them beefy. 11th, just from my personal experience in life, 3DS. I'm sorry. It had to be done. I'm sorry. I mean, besides the Pokemon game and Kirby, 3DS had some good Kirby games. I can't even lie, y'all. They got it with Kirby. But besides that, and Pokemon, I mean, Plants vs. Zombies? Like, I don't know. Like, deadass. I think the DS is better, not by much. What I am going to do real quick is put the Game Boy Color here in 10th. See, this shit needed batteries. You needed a light source. You had to buy an entirely separate DLC package so you could play this shit in the dark on the way home. Now, if this was a respect tier list, this would be like second, you feel me? But this is me just trying to figure out what I want to play, and you know, yeah, this has bangers, but bangers are kind of hard to play. Alright, now at 9th place, Wii U. I'm sorry I gave you enough plot armor as it is. You can get your 9th successfully, pop off with that. Probably the first time you've ever seen something higher than 11th in anyone's tier list. I just like the Wii U. A lot of people didn't like the aspects of it, but I thought the gamepad, what it is, especially for Nintendo Land, for Mario Party, the features of it, I thought it was cool. I thought it was fun, and everyone didn't like it, but I did, so. And this is my list. Only downfall is the Wii had Pokemon Rumble, and the Wii U didn't have shit. in terms of Pokemon, really. And when you're Nintendo, when you gotta release a console, you know that you have to release it with something Pokemon. Just cause it's a Nintendo console, it has to go something Pokemon. Cause as long as Pokemon there, the console sells. Alright, now we're getting down to it. This is when it starts getting difficult, cause now I'm hurting myself. I'm having battles with myself. Cause I'm thinking about all the fire games, bro. I hate Nintendo as a company. They bunch of bitches, but god damn do they cook. Alright, 8th place. I'm so sorry, NES. Once again, personal experience, opinion, NES, that's where it is. I'm trying to think of games, and all I can really think of is nothing. What the fuck? What did I play on that? I know I've played it. There's one game I'm not thinking of. I think it's something to do with, like, Yoshi Island. And then, like, Donkey Kong Country or some shit like that. I also think that's where, like, the OG Final Fantasy released as well. Yeah, not too much to say about that one. I'm sorry, 8th place. It's just, you're not bad. It's just, the competition is better. You know, this is Dino Nuggets compared to, like, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Raising Cane's, and it's like, you're not bad, Dino Nuggy. I love you, but oh, holy shit, you're not a Popeyes. Alright, I'm sorry, Game Boy Color. Ooh, hold on, Game Boy Color? Well, yeah, Game Boy Color. I'm sorry, it had a lot of problems that this one did. You kinda needed DLC Lite, the batteries were crazy. Took even more than the other one, but the games were better, especially for the minimal amount of color you got, which wasn't too much. By the way, I hate the fact that Game Boy Micro isn't on here. If it was, that would be like 3rd place. I just want to state that very clearly. Game Boy Micro or SP would be like 3rd place tied. The final 6. See, if you had these consoles and like 5 games each on every console for 200 days, you'd be easily fine. Easily fine. Because we got Emerald, Sapphire, Robotech, Monster, whatever the fuck jam. You got Kirby. You got Mario Party for the DS, the kart. You got the Pokemon Pearl, which I thought was fire. You got Pokemon Rumble. You got the Just Dance games. You got Mario Kart. You got Wii Sports. You got Mario Party 6, you got Animal Crossing, you got Double Dash. Not to mention, you could get some real bougie games on the GameCube, like Mortal Kombat, the Sonic games, pretty fire, a lot of catalog for the GameCube. The Nintendo 64, this has South Park Rally, fire game, has the Zelda games that you could want, not to mention Mario 64. Oh, also GameCube has Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. And now this I know has like Yoshi's Island with like Baby Mario. This has a very fun Mario Kart. I forgot what it's called though, but it's like a very old one. There's this mode on there where you can like shoot each other's balloons and it's fun as fuck. Alright, 6th place. I'm kind of thinking between 2. And even though it's a very difficult pick, God, this is difficult. Hold the fuck on. Whoa, this is difficult. Alright, so we're going to do SNES at 6 and then DSi at 5th, but it's very, very close. Like, there's some days I would probably say the opposite, depending on how I'm feeling. But I say for convenience and game quality and, like, everything, you know, just in general, I think the DS got it. Especially for, like, Pokemon Silver or Pearl. Not to mention they had a fun Mario Kart on there. I think they had Plants vs. Zombies, I'm not sure. They had an iCarly game on there. In which we have the creme de la creme. We have the final 4. And I love all of these consoles, but I think you might know which is at 4th. And it's unfortunately the 64. And that's just for me. But it had some bangers. It had some actual, like, fire heaters games. This is what put gaming on the map, kinda. Now, these are the 3 GOATs. I doubt any console will do as good as these probably in the near future at all. But if we had to have our final 2 and I had to get rid of one of them, I'm so sorry, but it's the Game Boy, man. Like the Wii and GameCube are so good. And if this was a Game Boy Micro or like SP or LP or whatever the fuck it's called, then it might slide its way to 2nd. But I don't think it's here. Not the Game Boy Advance. I remember as a child, the most annoying shit in the world I used to have a Game Boy Micro, but then it broke, and so my mom got me an Advance, which I was grateful for. But it was either have it plugged into a wall or use batteries, and my family kind of poor, so we didn't have too many batteries. So I always kept it plugged into the wall. I laid on the ground playing the Game Boy Advance with like a 6-inch cord connected to the wall. And we have a light switch in the living room, which if you switch it, it turns the electricity off there. Like, not like all the electricity, but like, you know, the outlets. And to fuck with me, my siblings would flip it while I'm in the middle of the game or middle of playing Pokemon. Nothing saved, and holy fucking shit, it was a pissed off time. And I think it's almost obvious to say which one gets first, but the Wii can deadass play GameCube games. So, you know, it is what it is. The GameCube put up a good fight, but the Wii, oh my god, it has bangers. It has bangers for days. It's back where it's compatible. You used to be able to watch YouTube on that shit. You could order a pizza with that shit. You used to be able to check the weather, go on Chrome. Not to mention there's a panel where you can open it and there's literally 4 slots for GameCube controllers. You just can't go wrong. But just keep in mind, everything was only my opinion. If you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's a huge help to the channel, and I dare everyone watching this to have a good day.